Hey y'all, what's going on, honey? Listen, I just came to chat with y'all for a real quick second, honey. So make sure y'all liking up this video while we talk about a few things. So Chris Brown and Usher, y'all know those tickets went on pre-sale yesterday for people that have city tickets or got access to somebody that got a city ticket. Okay. Ooh, the way y'all was showing how many folks was in the queues, like thousands of people, it has been 1000% crazy. If you got your ticket, shout out to you. I've been seeing a lot of people going through third-party resellers where those tickets aren't necessarily locked in, from my understanding. And y'all clue me in down in the comments, honey. From my understanding, with those third-party resellers, what they'll do is you choose your seats. When Ticketmaster opens it up, they're going to do their best to buy those particular seats, right? And if they can't get that seat, then they're going to try to get you a different seat, maybe on that row or something like that. So I'm not really trying to go through no third party site. That's not something I'm interested in because I don't really want no mishaps. I do understand a lot of people are like, oh, I've never had no issues with it or anything like that. But one time I did go through a third party site and we were supposed to go to Janae Aiko back in like 2020 or something like that, during the pandemic. And then the show ended up getting canceled and we had a hassle like getting our money back or whatever. And so what they did was they just like comp some tickets to something else. But of course, nothing else was going on at the time. But I ended up just I let my homegirl buy my ticket for me to go do whatever she wanted to do. But either way, I was like, okay, I'll just, always try to go through Ticketmaster because I ain't, you know what I'm saying? But if it works for y'all, then shout out to y'all. If y'all like going through StubHub and some of the other people and you've never had an issue and it's worked out for you, I don't know. I'm a little sketchy bitchy, especially I was already a little hesitant. But especially with this Chris Brown and Usher thing, because I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna be a lot of mishaps. Like they already had issues where people were trying to buy their tickets, and the system was like declining their tickets, locking them out. And these are people that have city cars, right, or access to somebody with a city car. And some people say I sat up there for 3 hours, but I finally got my ticket. I finally got my ticket. I'm like, how does that work? Because don't they time you out after a while? Like if you don't purchase the ticket, I don't know. But I didn't do that. So we gonna see. Okay, for me, I'm gonna see what's up with the artist pre-sale, if anything is available at that time, because they don't release all of the tickets, at once. But you just never damn know. Because whatever, by the time the artist pre-sale comes up, I be seeing a lot of times where the resellers are selling a lot of shit. So we'll see. Either that or they're gonna have to do another show. They're gonna have to they're gonna have to add another show or two in Atlanta. First of all, I don't know why they think they doing some shit in Atlanta and they can only do two shows. First of all, when Chris Brown came last year, I could have sworn he did three shows. He did two at the stadium, the Brave Stadium. Then he had to go do one at Georgia Tech. So he already know, just for you, sir, alone, you had to do three damn shows. Two were in August, and I think he did another one in October at Georgia Tech or something like that, right? Again, for Chris Brown alone, he had to do three damn shows. Okay, so for you and Usher, y'all gonna have to add two more dates on there. Now I don't know if shit. Y'all could buy up them November tickets and let that shit drop in September. Let y'all do some in September. Matter of fact, I need to go and look at the dates and see where the gaps at. Where do the gaps lie on the damn tour list? Because if y'all want to do it a little early, honey, I'm not gonna hold you because I'm really not trying to wait all the way until November, but I'm also not really trying to travel to another state. If I were to travel somewhere, it probably would be to Birmingham, but I ain't even trying to go there. Maybe North Carolina. I ain't really trying to do all this shit. Okay, I'd rather just drive up the street. Hello? Hello? I just want to drive up the road, honey. But anyway, but a lot of people have been complaining, baby. All on threads, they have been adding the hell out of Citibank, and Ticketmaster. But I don't think neither one of the companies have responded because people are like, damn, why y'all sit up here and got us doing these pre-sales or whatever? And it's all these hundreds of thousands of people in the damn queue. And then on top of that, we can't even process our damn payments. Some people said they lost some good seats. So even though some people sat up there and they stuck with it and kept the screen up there or whatever, however they did it, and it worked after 3 hours or something, some people had to let go of some seats, baby, because of this. They ended up getting something decent that they were okay with. But yeah, I really, in my personal, for me, I understand Ticketmaster being sued for being a monopoly, as they should in a sense. But at the same time, I don't like reselling. I think reselling is great if you've made a business out of it. So congratulations for you. But at the same time, I think there should be either a cap on how much they could resell the tickets for, or, and maybe there is, right? I don't think they should be able to sell it for twice the amount. Sorry. Sorry, boo. Don't think you should. And also I just feel like either I think they should just, in my personal, let's do away with reselling. Sorry. I think that it should maybe be some system set up to where if we're going to have StubHub and Vivid Seats around, everybody is allotted so many tickets that they can sell. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. So I don't know if y'all got to have all them apps open to see and compete to see, okay, Ticketmaster selling it for this, they selling it for that. Like, that's what I think should happen. Y'all got to let me know y'all thoughts, but I don't think they should be able to resell tickets. But I think that, because I'm also thinking about Ticketmaster being a monopoly. And I said, baby, they ain't that much of a damn monopoly as these fucking resellers are. Because ain't no telling what they charging y'all. They charging y'all the ticket price plus profit price plus additional fees, I'm sure. And then on top of that, fucking taxes. Like, yeah, no. No, I think y'all need to, as much as y'all coming down on Ticketmaster, y'all need to come down on these resellers. That is one of the biggest finesse, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So why not we just let StubHub, Vivid Seats, and Ticketmaster all be one competing, 3 different companies competing, okay? And with that being said, we ain't doing no reselling. Ain't no reselling until after. Like, you can resell your shit after the fact, after pre-sale, after general sale, after all of that. Okay? Maybe at a later time resell your shit, but I just feel like open them up for everybody. Don't be selling me on, oh, you could get you could get section 111 row 3, or shall I say row C, and maybe one of these seats on this row type thing. No, give these people, everybody, these are your portion of seats that you can release on your site. These are the portion of seats that you can release. So I know the exact seat my ass getting. I don't know. I don't like it. I feel away. I feel away. But y'all let me know. Y'all may have had a great experience, okay? But y'all let me know. I do feel like they're gonna have to add some more shows. I don't think every city is going to get extra shows, but I think some of the bigger ones, of course, with Usher being um kind of from the Atlanta area and stuff. A lot of people travel to Atlanta. I feel like Atlanta would be one of the shows to get an extra show. That's my assumption. And maybe some stuff in California, right, will get an extra show. So we shall see. But y'all let me know if y'all got y'all tickets, y'all locked in. If you still trying to lock it in, if you waiting on the artist pre-sale or what's tea. You know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know, honey. We'll see what's gonna be left and available for the people. So yeah, that's that. What else I wanted to talk to y'all about? Child, let me get this video up here. Cause what was this young lady thinking? Okay, I've been seeing stuff like this where folks have been getting into it with other drivers. Girl, the drivers have gotten crazy. The drivers have gotten crazy. Baby, they will shoot at you on the highway. People be getting out their cars, getting into fights and stuff. Like, it's just not worth it. Let's get into this young lady real quick. Because I don't know who or what she was feeling like on that day, but on that day, she decided she was going to get out her car and show a piece of her arse, and this is what happened. Let's get her up on the screen, honey. So I don't even know what these people were over here arguing about. This is crazy.
Be respectful.
Oh, girl, it's definitely giving wig cap pushback blue. It's crazy to me. Cause what was going on, and then why y'all felt so comfortable to hit a person? My goodness, today.
Respectful.
And then, honestly, in their defense, it looked like she was motioning for these people to go. It looked like she was like, y'all go on, like y'all go. That's what it looked like. And the moment they went, it looked like she stepped in front of their car.
Respectful.
You see that? That right there will make me think you like, move, get out the way then or something. I don't know. But the people drive, she steps out and child got Mortal Kombat. That's crazy. Oh, Jesus.
And
What
that's what your
fluent?
motherfucking ass get for playing. Now you finna be bent up like Shamar. All you had to do is get in your car. Y'all always want to be so bad and ain't got no weapon. If you was gonna step back, you should have stepped back with that glizzy.
Good night.
Now your back getting busy, bitch, with the pavement. You got man-made scoliosis now, bitch. Go explain that to the doctor. Yeah, I tried to be a Billy badass, stepped out on the side of the car trying to stop a man. He ran my ass over. Sure did.
Be respectful.
I didn't know I saved this video. I thought I saved the other one that showed her getting hit, and then after the fact, how she got up and she sat there for a minute. The dude that was with her came around the car, right? And I think he could have picked up whatever flew and he kind of like watched them drive off or whatever, or either maybe he was running to get trying to record their license plate, not sure. But he didn't even really, I don't think I saw him really help her up. And she ended up getting up, closing her door. And I guess she was gonna walk around on the other side to drive. Now, that's the clip that I thought I had saved, child. But either way, okay. This is crazy. I mean, I'm glad she was able to get up and walk. But girl, you're gonna feel that later. And what I'm thinking about is the side of the door. And I'm thinking about your spine, baby. I feel like your spine probably got like boom, like girl, shit. And I ain't run over her leg or nothing. So I mean, that was good. But girl, y'all gonna have to stop playing with these folk. Y'all gonna have to just let them go on. Go on so y'all can live to see another day. Out here on the highway, on the roads and stuff. That's crazy. Oh, I hope she doing all right this morning. Listen, don't you get your ass out your car fooling with nobody else. Okay? We done told you about going around there fucking with them people. Debo and them. Okay? But either way, let's keep going, all right? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. So this situation ended up, I guess because I watched that video, I had another video pop up on my thing eventually. And I didn't know what was really going on. And I don't even know how all of this got started, but it's about these two girls from London, these UK influencers. Well, I don't know if they're from London, but they're from the UK. And so let me see if I could get an image up of both of these ladies, y'all. Tragedy. Let me get this for y'all. So these are the two ladies right here. The one both of them have on green, but I don't know what her background is, but the one in the jumpsuit green, light green outfit, I believe her name is Claudia. I believe her name is Claudia. This other young lady, her name is Rael. They're both influencers over there in the UK or something. And these two ladies they were in a club. I don't know. I think this could have been Saturday night, Friday night. They were in the club, right? At some point they had, I guess, some exchange that may have taken place outside, or maybe it was inside led to outside. And I ended up seeing these ladies like duking it out. Okay. They was over there thumping. So at some point, matter of fact, that's what I probably should have, I could pull up their social media so that y'all can see. So this is Claudia's page here. All right. And this is Miss Claudia. I don't know what her background is. Girl, y'all not tired of this look? Y'all not tired of this look? But either way, this is she. This here, I do believe. Let me go back. Is this her? This is Rael. All right. This is crazy. All right. Now, Claudia, Claudia, the young lady we just got into, this young lady is currently in the ICU at this moment. Miss Ma'am is in the ICU, and she's in the ICU, of course, because of Rael. Why you say these two ladies, like I said, got to thumping, okay? All over the place, trying to get to each other. A whole lot going on. So now, is this the other video? Now, I don't know who this person is that got in the car, but you know, I think in UK, aren't y'all? I think we drive on the left. I think they drive on the right. So it looks like this young lady hopped into the car. My God, today. Like, are you cool? Trigger warning. I'm so sorry, y'all. Trigger warning. So this young lady ended up being ran over. Rael ran over Claudia, y'all. I'm like, girl, what was really going on? It's never that bad. Like, what? And then she hit another girl. And then there's a man that is laying as well because he got hit too. His head looks like, or his neck, the bottom of his head or neck looked like he hit like the little concrete corner or whatever. Because he also got ran over when she ran over that girl and then backed up on her. Like, you did that intentionally. She has now been arrested. She's now been arrested for attempted murder. So even though this post here is saying that, you know, the influencer Claudia has passed away, that is not true. Claudia, from my understanding, as of today, I haven't seen anything new, okay? But this young lady is still in intensive care. All right. She's in critical condition. Don't know if she's gonna survive or not. I feel like a bit for the sake of Rael, you better hope she survive. But at the same time, I don't know. Because if mamas do survive, she will be testifying against you in court. In addition to that, she will be suing the dog fuck out of you, girl. And was it really worth it? It wasn't. It wasn't. What was this about? I would love to know what was all of this about. What was all of this about? Now, I'm not picking a side. I don't know these girls, okay? When I went over to Claudia's page, I saw a lot of comments saying, don't ever beef with an actual Black woman because you'll never win type of thing. Black women will always win. So I don't know if Claudia has had a smart mouth, if she's been out here because she went and got her butt done and her breasts done, that she's on the same level as Black women because she done went and got her some ass and done went and shaped her body to look like a Black one and went and got a tan too, to look racially ambiguous. I'm not sure. I just saw what those comments were saying about her, Claudia. Meanwhile, in Rael's comments, I've been seeing people pretty much calling her murderer. Right? Even though as of right now, they're saying that, you know, Claudia is still fighting for her life. Like, that is crazy. That's crazy. So they're saying that Miss Rael has been charged with attempted murder, grievous bodily harm, dangerous driving, and drink driving. Y'all might well gonna add assault on there too because she was so out there throwing hands. Now, who started it? I don't know. But at the time, you could have got in your car and you could have drove away, but you got in your car with the intent to run her over. Now, this young lady do look like Claudia looked like she also walked in front of her car on some "I dare you to run me over" type thing. That's what it looked like, okay, to me. Because it's like, why you see her getting in her car, you going to walk in front of her car? Let her go. Let her go on about her business. But for you to run her over and then go onto the sidewalk and then back up on, bitch, I can't take it. That is insane. Child, what be going on? What y'all influencing the people to do? To be crazy as hell? What y'all got going on? Influencing people to lose it all? Is that what you're influencing the people to do? Disgusting behavior. I feel bad for nobody. I mean, except for the young lady that's in the hospital. I do feel bad for her, you know. Because it didn't have to go this far. You know, that is sad. Very much so. But child, mm, 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 mm. Girl, I hope you make it through, honey. Because that's sad. Wow, wow, wow. I'm just looking at the okay. Child. Y'all, if y'all are familiar with the story, definitely come down in the comments and clue us in. I know I do get a few people from the UK that watches my videos, so I would love if you guys see this and you want to clue it in. And then also the people that just be tuned in and may not even be from the UK and just know what the hell going on. Girl, let me know because I'm just trying to understand what were y'all arguing about that would take it to this extreme. Sometimes when people get upset and they really heated, they don't be thinking. That's very dangerous, right? Of course, you're in a heated moment. But I mean, like, who thinks to get in their car and run somebody over? Person with no self control of themselves. Okay, so I don't know, but that's what's going on, and I hate it for everybody involved, especially the young lady that's having to sit up there in the intensive care unit. All right, but leave your thoughts and everything down below. The next thing I want to get into because these ladies may fight, but I will hope that they would never ever run each other over with a damn vehicle. Okay. I want us to get into Real Housewives of Atlanta, Drew Sidora, as well as Miss Kelli Farrell. I always say for real. That just sounds better, but I think it's Farrell. Either way, over on Threads, and I saw this comment on Threads yesterday, but I ain't really think a whole lot of it because I've gotten to this point that I don't think Drew be tweeting from her own, because like she'll say stuff and it don't even be sounding like her. And I'm like, Drew, is this you tweeting or did you hire somebody to tweet for you? Like, what is this about? But at the end of the day, it is a representation of you. Okay. And so somebody put a post up and they said it was, she says, I didn't miss Kelli. She says, it was great. I love the dynamic of these ladies. I can do without Phaedra too. She should be a friend of. And so Drew responded more so in response to Kelli. She says, I don't think nobody did. I don't think nobody missed Kelli. Hella shade. However, I saw a lot of those comments. I saw a lot of people saying they didn't miss Kelly ass, honestly. But I'm like, why y'all don't like Kelly? Like Kelly, I like Kelly. Kelly ain't even much had did nothing. Why? Cause she giving Portia a little bit of a run for her money. Don't all the ladies supposed to do that? Okay. She didn't say stuff about Drew. She didn't say stuff about Portia. Okay. She be over there. Kelly may do too much, but all of them do in different ways. Y'all ain't miss Kelly? Nah. God, no, the people was like, she could go. But this comment the person made, that's typically what we see about Kelly and Phaedra. Those are the two individuals that people don't care to see ever, honestly. But I want to see Kelly. I want to see Kelly pick her life back up. I want to see that. I don't want to see Kelly being a quote unquote lapdog or whatever for Shamia. No, I don't want to see that. Like you don't have to do all of that. But I want to see it. Either way, Drew says that she don't think nobody did. So Kelly got down in the paint with her, like, oh, you want to run your mouth? You want to talk? Okay, we can do that. I'll set this off. So she added Drew. And she says, imagine where you would be if you focused on your family. See, Drew, I love you down. But see, with your allegations that are out there and you not getting this situation rectified with the courts, is why I feel like you should just a little piece. Okay, because the way they be tagging on you, yikes. Okay, so the girl says instead of focusing on me, imagine where you could be if you focused on you and your family, girl. So she says, I'm not doing this with you tonight. I have a carpool in the morning. Bye. Like you ain't even got your kids now. They got snatched up from up under you. Child, is that fair game? To talk about the motherhood. Y'all let me know if y'all feel like that's fair game. Y'all know y'all be quick to say kids is off limits. So do y'all feel like Kelly talking about Drew in that type of way is off limits or is it on limits? For me, I can't say that I mind it. I can't say that I mind. I can't say that it's an issue. I can't because it's true, girl. It's true. I just want when Drew starts to come at you about your motherhood or anything, that you are also able to take it. That's it. Just be able to take it. All right. She says hashtag drowning Drew. Hashtag get off threads. Okay. That's crazy. Child, these ladies will never like each other, will they? Never. We shall see. Now, they're not the only ones that's over there beefed out. Because as you guys watch this previous episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, Pinky Cole talks about having an issue with Phaedra because, of course, Pinky is supposed to be vegan, right? She has slutty vegan. She has been focused on that, just being a vegan, right? Not taking in meat, so she says. Meanwhile, Phaedra over here talking about how she owned I believe it was a flashback of her saying that she owned some type of rib shop or some type of shop that sold meat before Slutty Vegan. Don't know if that's true, but whether she did or not in her past doesn't matter to me because a lot of people that were eating meat decided to change their lifestyle. So she decided to make a switch and focus on that. I think that's totally fine, right? So I don't think that's a dig unless Pinky has sat up here and told us, oh, well, I've been vegan all my entire life. Okay, then that would be problematic. But also be clear. I hate to say it, y'all ain't gonna want to hear it, but listen, if Pinky do eat meat, I'm not surprised because it ain't too different than that Campbell soup man saying, I don't even eat this shit. To me, to me, to me. A lot of frauds are out there. Okay? A lot of frauds are out there. But Pinky came to the front and said, girl, I got deals and stuff with PETA and other companies. I sit on the board with this and that. Like, you trying to mess up my money. Don't do that. Okay? Now, granted, maybe Phaedra was just having that conversation. Like, you just talked to your girls. Yes, the camera was there, but she probably didn't know all the boards you sat on that it would like affect your business like that. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe that Pinky do be sitting up there eating meat, honey. I really, really do. I think when she at home, she eat her husband cooking his meat, all of that. I think she does. But that's what's going on. So with that happening, she also began to like throw shade at Phaedra. So when she was sitting down with K. Michelle and Cynthia and stuff, she ended up doing a prayer, talking about praying for Phaedra's wigs, okay? So let's get into what Phaedra's hair stylist had to say about the issue. Okay, so let us get into this real quick. See what he had to say.
Okay, I'm gonna roll the clip and y'all tell me.
We pray for Phaedra wig.
It's been brought to my attention that one of the new housewives said that we needed to pray for Phaedra's wigs. And I've been Phaedra's wig artist for about 5 years now. So I'm trying to see when did we ever need to pray for Phaedra's wigs. Okay, I'm gonna roll the clip and y'all tell me.
We pray for Phaedra wig and the conversation that Portia and K. Michelle about to have. Amen. We pray. Amen. Amen. Oh my goodness.
You some fine shit. Where you going after this? Who you rhyme with?
Okay. Now, I've been liking Phaedra's wigs for the most part. I think her outfits has been what's been pissing me off. But the hair hasn't been bad. If so, maybe she's had like one bad hair moment.
To my attention that one of the
But yeah, so Phaedra gets in the comments, baby, and this is what had me hee and ha and honey. Phaedra said a dirty, dry tennis ball head could never, not a dirty, dry tennis ball head, bitch. Pinky, they tearing your ass. Pinky, they tearing your ass up from a dirty tennis, a dirty, dry tennis. First of all, our tennis balls always dry? Maybe not, okay? But a dirty, dry tennis ball head could never. And now I'm thinking about Angela calling you Mr. Clean. They tearing you up, okay? But Pinky said, have no fear because I'ma always be here, okay? And I am gonna be ready to fire back on y'all. And so this is what this is what Pinky had to say. She says, hey friend, you right. Her hair always laid. She says, too bad it might be a dirty tennis ball underneath, just like me, okay? And then she asked Phaedra, she says, I wish you could say that same exact thing in your confessional. But I don't know when the camera's coming back to get you. Yikes. So this is what Pinky had to say. Pinky, Phaedra ate you up with that one line for me, okay? She ate you up only for you to, and this is where everything else you had to say didn't matter, okay? Nothing else you said mattered after you said, hey friend, you right. Her hair always laid. Not you agreeing. Girl, go ahead on with your foolishness, honey. Go ahead. So yeah, I'm sorry, love. You ended up losing that one, but it's okay. You still have time. You still have time. All right. Y'all can go ahead, hop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about everything that we got into today. Of course, I am Jamie. That's me. Be sure to like up the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.